Words. Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp. They can use. They need a Wyatt Earp in there to clean up to clean up the town up. That would take care of the problem. Or here's another thing they can actually do: the Grim Reaper, or the Grim Reaper be good, or Dirty Harry. There you go. Get a guy like Dirty Harry. There you go.
Well, they need to do something. Somebody needs to grab a hold of the power in that town.
Yeah.
In those cities.
Yeah.
And get rid of the people that are causing the problems.
Absolutely.
I don't know any other solution.
Nope.
Or leave. The people need to get up and leave right. Town. They're leaving New York in droves.
Oh yeah.
And finally, Wall Street, I heard today that Wall Street has come out and said, look, if you tax, if New York decides to tax people more, we're going to pull our financial situation out of New York
right.
and move it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got traders and all these people that are, they're part of this financial world that's trying to, and really, if it wasn't for them, probably the country would fall apart.
Right.
But, everybody on Wall Street, I don't think, some people want to look at Wall Street as evildoers, but everybody on Wall Street is evil. They're trying to make a living and help companies grow and do the things they need to do to, become a better whatever they're trying to accomplish. And, a lot of companies are trying, they earn money for you and me and everybody else because we all have money in the 401k and whatever. But, it's they're not evil people that are running there. I'm sure that, like any other organization, there's got to be some good and bad people involved in the whole situation. But as a whole, I would call them evil. But when they're taxed to death, just like anybody else, they're gonna finally say, hey, you can't just killing us here, and you're staggering our ability to be able to live.
Right.
And so pretty soon, finally, Wall Street's put their foot down. Says, look, you can't tax us anymore. We're going to pull this financial business out of New York.
Yeah.
So, I just, the things that are going on in this country and the people that are supposedly running the show, I do believe there's like you said, darkness over our country right now.
Yeah, dark evilness. Yeah, that's biblical. Like I said, I'm not trying to force religions down anybody. I just want to, because this is a country that has founded on Christianity principles. It really is. We are founded on Christianity principles. Oh, by the way, too, Pope Francis, the Pope, he is not well. He's battling some kind of health problem, major health issue that he cannot recover from. Not from COVID either. So God wants to take him. That's okay. We'll get a new pope. Hopefully we'll get a better one, because this one was not. I just.
Yeah, I was just leaving it at that, Mark. Honestly, if the Pope's sick, hopefully it gets better, and hopefully.
It's not. This doesn't happen
that way, and we get a new Pope. We get one that follows the Bible and
he honors the Bible and follows the Bibles and respects the Bible, because our Pope doesn't do that right now.
Yeah.
Our Pope is all about abortion. He said he wanted everybody to get the vaccine. He was going by Dr. Vinnie Boombox Fauci, as you know. And by the way, Dr. Vinnie Boombox Fauci is facing 5 years in federal prison for lying to Rand Paul and to Jim Jordan in Congress. You don't do this. You do not do that.
Well, they put people in prison for less, obviously, and in jail and things like that, and they've seemed to have proven that he's lied.
Yeah.
In front of Congress, to the Congress.
We get the videotape. We got the videotape of that. We put on YouTube already.
Yeah, and I mean, if that's
it's
the
all
case,
public,
then let the penalty be paid.
Right.
And if they're not gonna make him pay a penalty for lying, then they owe anybody else that they put in jail for similar situation. But then again, what was his name? I'm trying to remember the Obama's AG who was held in contempt.
Eric Holder. Eric Holder.
And they did nothing to him.
Right.
They did nothing to him.
Right.
I'm like, how can he be held in contempt of the Congress and nothing happened?
Oh, and I got to tell you something about that. Eric Holder did get a pardon by Obama. He did do that. One of the things that Obama did, remember, he pardoned 800 people. 800 people got pardoned under when he last days of Obama before Donald Trump came in office. 12 hours before he left office, he actually pardoned 800 people. One of them was Eric Holder and Hillary Clinton.
Well, you got to keep your buds happy, I guess. I'm not sure. But, it just shows you the crap that goes on. It's very frustrating to me, because as a citizen of this country and of my town and this and that, and I try to be a very law-abiding citizen, and to know people can blatantly go in front of Congress and lie and tell stories and say things that are not true or wrong, I mean, they get away with murder. In some cases, literally. It's not good. Right.
Oh, did you hear about the latest news about AOC, by the way? Andrea Cortez. You hear about what she had to say?
Well, I did hear that she was saying that basically the retail shops have some responsibility in these ransacking of their businesses, which I think is, again, like I said earlier, that's pure ignorance. And you'd think somebody who was an attorney or an AG of the state of California would have a clue as to how the law works, but apparently not.
Right. Well, yeah, it's trying to find it here. Anyway, I mean, this is what's this country is really, really in dire straits right now. It really is. It's sad, and I never seen it this bad before. I never have. Have you ever seen it this bad before?
No, I've lived a long time. I'm not going to say how old I am, but I've lived a long time, and no.
Right.
I lived through Jimmy Carter and his crappy, presidency, and obviously Obama, and I've seen a lot of different things over the years go on in this country, and I've questioned things, but I don't think I've ever seen it as bad as it is now.
Right.
It's we seem to come to a head. I remember when I was younger telling my mother at one point that I thought the country would go into some kind of revolution.
Right.
And I would say that if it gets much worse, I could see that clearly happening.
Right.
Look at I don't know, have you been watching the stuff that's going on in Australia?
Well, yeah, I did see that. Yes, I did see that.
Sure. I mean, you talk about craziness. that country's turning into freaking
communist. I know. You gotta get your vehicles
country.
checked. I can't believe this.
Jobs.
Yeah.
But I'm not. Obviously, I know some people there, and I haven't really commented with them or talked to them since all this is going on. I would think that they would be a little guarded in what they say because they're locking people up.
Yeah.
They're locking people up, and I would, if I were there, I'd probably have to be a little conservative about what I say.
Mm-hmm.
But that's craziness that's going on there. They're turning into a communist country.
Yeah.
It looks like to me, and from the outside with the news that I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame.
Oh, I gotta tell you something too. Two things for you. This is on December 6th. Elon Musk said he came out against federal electric cars mandates. Now, if the federal government wants to put federalized electric cars, Elon Musk said, "I'm going to go back to gas-powered vehicles." He actually said that. He told it to the Wall Street Journal, by the way. The Wall Street Journal said this, and also the Kentucky winter horse, Yeah, did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about that one. Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
Do you know how he died, though? The horse. You know how the horse he died?
Well, yeah, I mean, I knew they said it. What I saw was they said it had a heart attack, but then again, why did a 3-year-old horse have a heart attack?
I can tell you why.
What happened? Mark, here?
They mix the COVID virus antidote with a Botox shot injection, and they mix the chemicals up together to get the protein shot, the vitamin shot to the horsey, and the horsey had an allergic reaction and collapsed just like that.
Why would they?
Dr. Vinny Boom Box again. Dr. Vinny Boom Box described it. He's now a horse doctor. Animal doctor now. He's an animal doctor. For everything else, he's an animal doctor, supposedly.
Who said that?
The Wall Street Journal, and this is also Vox Business News.
Wow, that's crazy.
Do you know how bad the fake news is right now? Do you know how bad they are?
I know it's bad.
You know how bad, though?
No, how bad?
Okay, the fake news is so corrupt they could not find or locate a hooker in a whorehouse to do a live interview. I swear to God, they cannot do this. And they believe that Dr. Vinny Boombox Fauci is a real God, a savior to the world, known as Dr. Death.
He's scary. He's scary. I heard some people talking about some things that may or may not happen with Fauci.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's somebody, I got banned from Facebook for a couple of days because I basically stated that if they should find the people that created this virus, that paid for this virus,
mm-hmm.
that helped create it, and take them out and try them for murder and hang them in the public square.
Mm-hmm.
That way people could see just how evil should be handled. Mm-hmm. And the people that helped create this are evil people,
mm-hmm.
And they should be taken care of in whatever fashion that we can take care of them. But it ought to be done publicly so we see how to treat people.
Mm-hmm.
How to treat people that would concoct something that would kill millions of people. I mean, this is not a Holocaust, and I would not put it, the evil that was there in this fashion, but it's going to rival that.
Right.
I mean, if you look at the millions of people that they claim it killed, if that's true, then someone they know it's man-made. And then they need to find the people that created it and take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
Bring them to justice. And in my mind, bringing them to justice and then publicly showing that this is what happens when you create such evil.
Right. Oh, I'm going to tell you something too, by the way. This is really important, by the way.